Look how good that looks compared to that. Already a massive improvement. Usually I make videos about video editing and video production, but today I'm putting edge banding on a piece of plywood for my cabinet so that it looks nice. I hope I have enough. First a sip of coffee though. I do want to note that I'm not a pro. This is the first time that I've ever done this. First time I've made a cabinet, first time I've done edge banding. So I don't want you to get the wrong idea that like I know what I'm doing or that I'm a pro. None of that applies. I'm doing this just because I want to and because I can. You see this little piece? We're not gonna pull that off. We're good. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go grab this stuff. We're just gonna, my built-in paintbrush. Will you hold this down for me? You know, something else that's really fun about this too is I'm not even worried about angles or composition. I don't need to worry about it. We're just hanging out. Were we talking about something? I should probably fix this. Come with me. Here's the cable. Just gonna, I don't need it to look beautiful. I just need to not get electrocuted. Good enough. Where were we? Ah, right. I've been up since 3:30. Right now it's 5:49. And I want to finish up this edge banding before my kids get up. Feels like a little bit of a labor of love. A little tedious to do, but it's also kind of fun. It looks nice having the plywood transform. So I've been thinking a little bit about hobbies outside of work, obviously. And right, like for the longest time, video stuff was my hobby. That's what I did for fun. Eventually, thanks to God, it turned into an actual job where I can support my family and all of that stuff. But it does get weird when, you know, I get up early in the morning to do my hobby, making videos, and then I do my job, which is work, making videos. And it just kind of, I don't know, it's great. I love it. It doesn't ruin video for me, but it definitely changes like what I want to do. When I'm doing my own stuff, I'm like, well, I don't want to do freelance client work on my free time. Like that sounds super lame. So I'm just gonna make stuff for myself because I want to do it for fun. I think in an ideal world, it'd be like, yeah, obviously having a hobby outside of your job so you can actually take a break is good. But I also know from experience in the past, 10 plus years, it doesn't always work out like that. Definitely not complaining, but also nice to just do something different. We don't have to worry about these bits along here because that's going to be covered by the countertop. If you like this kind of video, then let me know, subscribe and comment. Let me tell you my secret. I drink an entire pot of coffee every day. I share a little bit with my wife, but I always do split. So it's half decaf and half calf. And this means I can guilt-free, consequence-free, drink the entire pot and not worry about having too much caffeine. Maybe lots of people do that, but everybody that I've talked to is like, oh, that's a good idea. I don't know. Oh, I did this poorly. This is not to toot my own horn, but I just feel like I've tried a lot of things. I've tried a lot of hobbies and not been good and failed and all that stuff. And now it just doesn't feel like it bothers me when I'm not good at something right away. I see this and I'm like, yep, this is not perfect. And it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But I think that's it. I think I'll have that left over. I think this is the very last edge that I have to do. Then we have to sand everything. Like, sanding's not a problem. The problem with this is it's got the glue adhesive on the bottom, and so when you sand it, it gums up the sandpaper. All right, I know I'm a noob, but that looks really good to me. So that's my last corner that I've done. I just finished, okay? Now look at the first one. Look how terrible that looks. And that's it. That was the end. So the next thing is to sand everything. All these edges on these, and on this guy, and on this guy. Thanks so much for hanging. I'll see you later.